How are you guys doing today?
Pretty.
So, we are going to be trying something a little bit different today. As you can see, today we are doing Femmes flavored coffee break, which is something Retro came up with. And it's basically where we fucking sit here and talk about coffee. Not coffee. We're going to be drinking coffee.
Okay.
We're gonna be drinking coffee. We can talk about coffee if you guys want to.
Like, that was the last
we can literally talk about whatever the fuck you guys want. But
what's going on, Angry German?
hey, Bag, how's it going? I call him Bag.
Bag.
Because it's an acronym, you know.
Yeah.
Bag. We can talk about merch. Let's talk about coffee. Let's talk about coffee with merch. Okay. So as you can see, how this is laid out, we have you guys up at the top left. We have our social stuff up at the top right. We have our topic, our current topic, our upcoming topics. This segment right here is a weekly thing we are going to be doing, and this is going to be going up on our YouTube. So that's going to be some fun stuff. We really hope you guys enjoy this little segment. There's a lot of you.
Might not be Saturday every week, but a weekend.
Yeah, it'll be a weekend thing every week.
But it might not be always Saturday.
Yeah, it might fall on a Friday. It might fall on a Saturday. Blah 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 blah. All that good stuff.
We tend to have the video uploaded to YouTube by that Monday.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll probably try to upload this to YouTube tonight. We wanna it's been a while since we've said something about, wanting to have a presence on YouTube and whatever. So we want to actually get into that, and we feel like this is a pretty simple way to kind of introduce ourselves to the YouTube community, kind of try to get a little bit of a wedge and a foot in the door there. So, hey, how's it going, bop da boop? So, the topics for today, the topic we are starting off with is Pokemon Go, the beta release in Japan. Dark Souls 3 leak, Twitch news feed, an art contest that Retro is holding, and Humble Bundle Monthly. We will also be doing a Humble Bundle giveaway at the end of this segment today. And we'll probably do that about every week, I think.
Yep.
Every week when we do this, we'll do a Humble Bundle giveaway at the very end. Because we have about 5 keys, I think. Hold on, let me clarify.
I mean, probably Steam
1,
giveaway.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 keys to give away. For anybody who has Steam, we can give you a Humble Bundle key. I don't know if we're gonna be making it so it's like something that you guys can choose, like a game that you can choose, or where you be? I'm actually that black beanie that is actually depicted on.
I play a lot more of that indie shit on Steam. I say I pick what we give away. If we the humble bundle, I can be like, I'm keeping this one.
All right, whatever you want to do.
Hey,
with this.
we pay for it. I think we have that option.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. So, let's just kick this off. If you guys have not seen the Pokemon Go trailer, we will actually just show you a little bit of this right now. Let me turn this down real quick. Turn the music down. All right, let me actually pause that as well. Here we go. Let's do the window capture. Oh shit. Okay, let me get rid of that. I can keep the social links up there. That's fine. You guys might not be able to hear this that well. I'll turn it up just a smidge. But this is basically the Pokemon Go trailer. If you haven't, you know what, we can just kind of talk over this, because most of you have probably already seen this.
Yeah.
So, basically, Pokemon Go is a app that will be on smartphone devices. I don't know if it's going to be on tablets. I think it's just...
I'm wondering if this is going to be free, considering that I showed you the article about in-game purchases.
Yeah.
Because most games that do in-game purchases are a free app.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I really doubt it, though.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure. I would pay, this is a super good idea. I would pay so fucking much money to be able to play this. Because look how fucking cool this looks. Literally, if you are hey, how's it going, Fabulous? How you doing today? If you have been with Pokemon since the beginning, if this is your childhood, you're gonna fucking want to play this, you know? You're gonna want to play this game. You're gonna want to buy it. No matter what the extent. And I think Nintendo, and I think you said they're partnered with Google for this, right?
See, I don't know. I guess that I was thinking that Pokemon Challenge thing was similar, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it would take a lot of the workload off of the developers, I would think, because the GPS stuff is already in place, but I don't know.
But yeah, as you can see, this is fucking awesome. And this ad right here even, like, appeals to, like, the emotion. Like, it definitely appeals to the emotions, the nostalgia, everything.
How most of these people in the commercial are in their 20s.
Exactly,
volumes,
exactly.
Unlike the commercials on TV that are aimed at, like, little boys.
Exactly. And this is just such an amazing idea. And I think once they release it, they were supposed to release it in spring. It is now spring. Hopefully they release it before winter, just so it's not gonna be annoying to, like, have to trudge outside in the snow. Retro and I were actually talking about this earlier. So, as you can see, this is, like, super fucking awesome. Like, if they do something like this, where they have, like, special events where you can go to and fucking fight other Pokemon.
Super cool if you can only get Mewtwo if you're a New Yorker.
Exactly. That would be so cool. Because we're not too far from New York City. So doing something like this would be fucking fantastic. I don't know. I mean, they could definitely do some huge shit. I mean, as you can see, Pokemon just had its 20th anniversary. They just celebrated it recently. And they had a commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. So I definitely think that Pokemon... See, Android, iPhone. So I'm pretty sure it's only for phones.
Well, yeah, because tablets can run just off Wi-Fi or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Versus you have to have data if you don't have Wi-Fi for a phone.
But we are super hyped about this. We've been hyped about this since it got announced.
Oh, we were talking about that, Duck, actually. We were talking about, like, some sort of the eyewear. And if it is on phones, at least with the Samsungs, you could probably do a VR environment with that. Or it would have capabilities later on.
See, I feel like that'd be really cool. That'd be super, super, super awesome. So this is something we are very excited for. We've been excited for it since we've seen the actual, you know, the thingy. So we're just really, really excited. Now, let's see here. Let me see if I can capture this.
Capture the window right here.
I mean, there's specific, what is it? Okay. Well, I don't know if we can actually capture this. We can just kind of talk about it. I mean, you know, you're more experienced with this than I am, so you can kind of just talk like you did to me earlier about this. I mean, we can show the little screenshots here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just do that.
Right here we have the why is this? Hold on. Right here we have, like, screenshots. And I'll just go over this quickly. This is like a Pokedex interface. This is actually, if you want to go over, like, how this all got released and how it got up on the internet.
You show the pictures first and then afterwards, because otherwise we might as well just link them the article and they read it themselves.
Okay, well, this is like the Pokedex little interface that they have on it. This is a continuation of that.
That's
and then
code.
This is, this is the code for battling, badges, gyms. I think that's something they're going to implement.
That's the best screenshot of kind of what this is going to look like.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have, like, your interface down here. You have, like, I guess, the world around you, which is really awesome. I have no clue what this says up here, but it's because it's in Japanese.
We should ask Nick. Nick knows.
Yeah. And you can, okay, this is something that's really cool. You can customize your character, which is super awesome. Like, look how cool that is. And I really hope that they're going to implement something where, you know, how they do on the Wii, where it's like you can take a picture of yourself, and that kind of makes what your face is going to look like. I think that'd be really cool.
You have to pack a lot of technology into just that one part, though.
Yeah, that's true. And they have a lot of customization abilities for your character, which is really awesome. Look how awesome that looks, too. Like, it looks super good. Down here, this is the also more of the interface, Pokedex, items, Pokemon, Pokestop, Pokegym. Retro's gonna go over all of this, and this is like kind of the sign-in, sign-out screen, which is really, really, really cool. So, I will let Retro take it away. So, Feel free to talk as much as you want on this, Retro.
I'd say my favorite part about this is that so far, even in the data that was leaked on Reddit, only 151 Pokemon entries were found. So as of right now, it is completely and utterly solely Gen 1. I guess also in the data there was stuff about certain movesets that are only visible in Gen 6 and Gen 4, which I think were a fairy move and a shadow move, like Shadow Claw and I can't remember what the fairy move was, but with those
Shadow Claw and Moonblast.
Moonblast. With those particular moves, I think that if they're going to categorize, you know, Jigglypuff and all them under like fairy and whatnot, because they'd probably have to for like later to implement the generations, that just for now, like, those Pokemon could learn those moves. It'd be something they'd be compatible with. Doesn't mean that there's going to be, you know, separate gen stuff right out of the gate. So I'm super excited for it to be Gen 1. I'll probably lose all interest after like Gen 3. After they implement that, I'm like, no. My thing just keeps buzzing, and it's some ugly, you know, Gen 3 equivalent to Pidgey outside, and I'm not getting up.
So you said about the buzzing. Explain more about that.
You can get this little watch. I don't know if you'll need the watch to play it all. Kind of in the trailer they had. Yeah, they had the chick.
Yep.
The chick, you saw like just a little glimpse of it, like the little Pokewatch basically. And they're saying that due to the fact that we're already in a society that has the whole staring down at your phone epidemic, and they don't want people getting fired, obviously, but also still buying their product or, you know, getting killed while they're driving, you can wear the watch and link it to the app. And if there's a Pokemon nearby, it has a center button, and I think that you can interact with the center button to some degree to catch a Pokemon and then be able to view it later. I don't know if that'll have to do with, like, you probably obviously have to battle to catch Pokemon, but with that interface, it probably, if the phone picks up on the fact that, like, you don't have the phone up and you're using the watch, like, maybe your percentage will be higher for being able to just throw a Pokeball and catch something. That way you can go back and view it later, but then you're not just walking around and waiting for the buzz, so you have a better chance to catch something, obviously.
So let's quickly go over badges. So badges, I think, are going to be achievements, you said earlier?
Yes, like Xbox and Steam.
Yeah, so it'll be like your walking distance, Pokédex entries, Pokemon captured, forts defeated, Pokemon evolved, Pokemon hatched, encounters, Pokestop visits, unique Pokeshops visited, which actually, that could be anything like, you know, if we were to go to New York City and visit, and we were to go to, like, the Nintendo store, we're wondering if, you know, they'll do something like that, where, like, if you go there, you get a special badge
that
or
would
achievement.
Probably be a unique Pokestop visit,
exactly.
I would think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And Pokeballs thrown, you also get a badge for that, seemingly.
That's true, Alicia, but at the same time, the watch, at least the prototype that I saw, looks pretty basic. I think that you're not going to be able to do it, like, it doesn't look like an Apple Watch or something like that. So, I think it's going to be pretty basic as far as, you know, functionality with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, excuse me.
So what about gyms?
They're in the code, but they don't really know too much about them. The theory is that, there's fortresses, which are unofficial gyms, quote-unquote, and they think maybe the more fortresses, because I guess maybe you could apply to become a fortress.
Yeah.
Something like that. Become a fortress, and then when you're defeating fortresses, how many of those you have, like points for being fortresses, would go towards, like, oh, if you've beaten 40 fortresses, you have the equivalent of 2 gym badges. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Also, as far as the character creation goes, the screenshots from the actual field testers, it confirms that there are gender options as well as 52 items, haircuts, clothing options available, creating 23,328 unique combinations altogether. And there's also been mention of 3 teams. These teams being blue, red, and yellow as a nice first-gen throwback. Now, apparently, the people that are field testing it right now, they are named as teamless. So, presumably, you get to decide which team you go on. And I don't know really what
I don't think that.
Well,
the article suggests, if you read the article, it suggests that because these people are teamless, you can go for a while, and then you could choose your fashion. Or your faction. Yeah, your fashion. Fascist? You want to be fascist today? Anyway, you could... We'll call it a guild, because I can say that easier.
Yeah.
You choose your color guild, basically.
Yeah.
I think maybe because they're beta testers that they haven't implemented that yet, and it'll be one of those things that's kind of like the old MMO style where you're thrown into a specific guild when you click in and register and put in your address and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
Because then if they can do that by like, oh, yellows live here, 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 and here, then I need to have these type of Pokemon and these type of statistics generate for these teams.
Yeah.
That way, everybody's kind of getting a diverse fill. I have nothing to back that up, but just my nerdy game, what would work well, I think would be a cool idea.
Like location-based, probably, for the teams, right? Like, they automatically assign you a team based on maybe where you are?
Right.
So I wonder actually what the teams do. Like, that's kind of what I'm wondering. What the teams actually do.
Hey, I said specific, okay?
Pacific Guild?
I don't put a hard S on it, but I do put an S on it. Specific.
So let's go over storage. You do have an inventory, which will be capped at 1,000 items and 500 Pokemon and eggs. But the question is that enough storage? 500 seems plenty, but, you know, what if they start expanding to different generations?
Even if they don't, not Pokemon-wise, but, like, even Pokemon-wise, because you figure you're going to want to trade, but you're going to want to keep the one you already had. So, like, you're going to want 2 of everything, so that's already, what, 300?
Yeah.
You know? And then, I'm an item hoarder, so...
I am, too, because, like, even though they're not going to have, like, specific items that I hoard, like rare candies or some shit like that, you know they're going to have, like, some specific items, aside from Pokeballs, that you're going to want to, like, collect or something, so...
Brings us to evolution.
Yeah. So, I'm really wondering if they're going to implement something like, if they're going to have a throwback, or not necessarily a throwback, but I don't know, is Bill's PC even in the newer games?
They're saying that there's obviously a system that may take place.
Yeah.
But, there's no word on it. It's capping out at 500 right now for the beta.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, filling up on things and whatnot, evolution will be done differently. You won't be able to evolve, at least so far, traditionally, like, through leveling and whatever. You get evolution shards, which, put enough of them together, doesn't say how many, it becomes a type of stone. It's a type of stone used on the Pokemon, like, Eevee style, basically. Yeah. And I think that has a lot to do with, like, to get you out there, to get you capturing more, like, I already caught Weedle, I already caught Pidgey, I'm not going to walk out to my mailbox that's 10 foot away because I already have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you catch that or battle it, it has a chance of dropping an evolution shard, so that kind of, like, puts some incentive on it, and then obviously you can't just grind and level your Pokemon, and then be like, oh, well, now I have a Wheezing because my coughing evolved. And they're like, no, bitch, you gotta go out there and you gotta get them shards.
Pretty much, and that's definitely a huge thing. Also, this promotes, you know, like, the whole health thing of, like, actually going outside, walking, doing all that shit, and that's kind of what Nintendo's kind of leaning towards, basically, recently anyway, with the Wii, at least. You know, they're basically influencing kids to get up and move instead of just sitting there. So I feel like this is definitely another thing that would, you know, add to their whole agenda of, you know, making kids healthier and helping them get outside and all that good stuff, which is really cool. So speaking of items, let's talk about the items that are currently included in the game.
Very Gen 1 other than the berry system.
Yeah, they have,
Gen 2, so.
yeah. They have Pokeballs, which includes regular, great, ultra, and master balls. They have potions, which include regular, super, hyper, and max. And then they have a max revive. Battle items include X attack, X defense, and X miracle. Berries, which, as she said, was featured in Gen 2. Raspberries, bulk, nabab, pinap, and whiphair. And special camera, which is also pretty cool. And apparently they have a separate item storages for each, for Pokeballs, for food, for medicine, for boosts, for utilities, and your camera. And the Pokenav variable has been found in the game. There's no word yet on exactly how it will be utilized, but it's safe to assume that this will basically act as your GPS system in the game. So,
and then the bad news.
And then the bad news. It was inevitable, guys. You know, this wasn't all just gonna be, like,
Amazing
free.
Yep.
In-app purchases. Alright, you want to talk about it a little bit, Retro?
Basically, it's not like a whole Pokemon thing or like a leveling thing. I mean, I guess maybe they could possibly sell you the evolution shards, maybe. But as of right now in the leak, they're doing things that you could basically buy at the shop anyway. Like, instead of using experience or whatever kind of currency this game will run on, to get your Pokeballs, medicine, food. It does say gem bundles. So I'm assuming gem bundles probably would be like the evolution shard things.
See, but that would be like buying to evolve your Pokemon. I think that's really, really dumb because we're always, taught that we have to go out and do shit to evolve our Pokemon. So I think that would definitely defeat the whole purpose of, going outside and trying to catch that Pokemon that you've already caught like 5 different times, And
there's the thing, is with the shards, like we said,
hey Rose, how's it going?
How that incentive to get you out there and get you moving, that's the incentive for that if you have to do it through experience / collecting. But
hey, how's it going, Anthony?
For the low price of $5.99, you could sit on your ass. So it's like a win-win for them.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you have the fucking bones for it, why not?
What else? Let's see here. Let me just read this directly from the thing. Pokemon Go will include biomes and locations such as train stations and hospitals, Poke-centers perhaps, Pokestops, likely the Go equivalent of Pokemarts, and gym markers have also been revealed in the leaked screenshots. So those kind of look like little GPS markers. Like if you go on Google Maps and you search for like a location, it looks like that little marker. But it's specifically for Pokeshops and gyms. I'm not really sure if these are just going to be, anywhere, or if you have to go to like a specific place.
Probably have to go to certain locations, or they're probably set within a certain meter distance of
an actual hospital or an actual like
or of each
Planet
other,
Fitness or some shit,
something like that.
So I don't know. I feel
also like the inclusion of a day and night cycle, like they implemented in Gen 2.
Is there anything else to go over? Combat. Have we gone over combat? I mean, I think combat is pretty straightforward, right? It's kind of like it is in the Pokemon games, but did you talk about the watch and how it vibrates at work? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. So I think that's going to be a really cool thing. I don't know what the pricing will be on the watch, but
it seems like there'll be the whole thing like if you level and you get battle moves and you can choose battle moves, like it won't be preset for you. It's going to be pretty close in the battlefront to original Pokemon, at least according to the data.
Yeah. Alright, you have anything else to add on this? Like, aside from the fact that we are super fucking hyped for this? It says Pokemon Go is set for release sometime in 2016. A solid release date has not yet been set. Sad. So that's really saddening. It was supposed to come out in, It was supposed to come out in spring of this year. But as you can see, it's spring and we don't got no Pokemon Go. But this is something that we are definitely oh my god!
Hello, Dialga's wife.
Xenoviella. Xenovia. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Retrosexuals. You are now Video Game Fabulous. Femme love to you. Thank you so much. Also, Dialga, how you doing today, dude? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright. So, let's move on to our next topic, shall we? This is actually... I'm probably gonna rage a little bit about this one. To be completely honest. So prepare for that. Alright, let me just switch this up over here. Current topic will be Dark Souls 3 leak. You've all probably seen it. It's been a pretty huge thing on Twitch. So recently there was a hack, or not really even a hack. Basically, these people were super duper impatient, and somehow they found out this fucking crack to download Dark Souls 3 with English audio early. So basically what happens is you go... I only know the Xbox crack. I don't know if it's similar on PlayStation. But basically what you do is you log in to the Xbox store with your name. I don't know if you have to create a new account for the Japanese store.
It's just literally just like a Japanese point card, because those points are all
because you do have to buy a point card, and then you go on their Japanese store and you start the download, then you pause it, then you switch your system back to English or American, and then you start the download again, and then it automatically downloads the game in full English, except for the subtitles. The subtitles are still Japanese.
Yeah, that was the rumor, Auntie. I'm not actually sure, though.
No, it's also on PlayStation 4. I was reading it, yeah. I'm not actually sure how you do it on the PlayStation. I didn't actually read too much into that. But needless to say, Bandai Namco has not really... I mean, they've said that they... You know, they're trying to put the genie back in the bottle, but they really, at this point, just can't. If you go on Twitch right now and you go to games and you type in, well, I don't even know if you need to type in Dark Souls 3, honestly. I think if you just go to games, it's probably one of the top played games right now. Let me just double check, make sure that's, yep.
The top played game.
No.
I thought the top row was our suggestion.
Is it even on here anymore?
It's right there.
No, it's down here.
Oh.
4,000 viewers?
That up there?
That was Dark Souls 2.
Oh.
That really has died down. That is like... and you know what really gets me about this? Is this was a cool thing. Like, games come out prior in Japan, like games that obviously are released in Japan, come out prior in Japan. So that gives Japanese and Asian streamers the chance to actually, you know, get their name out there, build their community, and actually get some new faces in. And somebody who has so few followers and plays a game like this could potentially, you know, become partnered tomorrow. And that's...
The world of video games is so much more than fucking Twitch, though, regardless of what Twitch wants to tell you.
Well, like, I know.
That aside... Without all this internet, without all this whatever, like, it was set for this release then. Like, if this happened in the early 2000s, it wouldn't have been a problem. The internet wouldn't have been good enough to, like, fucking spew it all over and fucking... You know what I mean? They would have been able to keep it contained. It's just, like, that's... My issue is there's these streamers and other people whining, like... well, I guess I was gonna get in trouble if I don't stop streaming it. I guess I'll have to wait until the release. oh, I guess you'll have to wait until when it was supposed to be released. Oh my god.
Yeah, let me
actually
actually quote Lobos Jr. They tweeted out and said, "So, I can no longer do Dark Souls 3 on the 7th and 8th. Earliest I can stream it now is April 11th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you then for it, I guess." Like, are you joking?
Like, then it's not worth or something.
Like, I'm not joking about this. You can literally go to Lobos Jr.'s Twitter, and that's literally what he said. And it's like, this company is telling you to hold off. This company that you should fucking respect because you love the games, you know? And Bandai Namco is just being like, yo, can you hold off on this until fucking, you know, the game is actually supposed to be released and play it the way we intended you to? And they're just like, well, I'm gonna complain on Twitter because I'm a fucking piece of shit and I think I'm entitled to, like, literally every single thing in my life. And it's like,
what's going on,
are you
business?
Joking? Yeah, hey, how's it going, business?
I don't know, maybe I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, it's beyond Twitch, like, this wouldn't have been an issue however many years ago. I get that I'm an old lady and technology's different now, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm so lazy. Like, I mean, I don't care about this game, so I wouldn't do it anyway. But, like, say, like, the Pokemon Go thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, leaked information versus you're literally able to get your hands on it. Like, because those people were in a beta, like, yeah, bad, slap their hands because they leaked it. But, like, you know, this is, like, people can literally dip their hands in and play this. Like, even if that option was available for Pokemon Go, you're still cutting around the system somehow. And I'm like, one, I'm way too lazy.
Yeah.
And two, like, then it's just like, well, how is this going to affect when it is launched for me?
Yeah.
Like, what? Now I have an account on this one already. Now I have, I mean, I guess maybe on Xbox and PlayStation that wouldn't be a big deal. I'd be a little more scared on my mobile phone because they, you know, the way your things are connected and whatnot. But I don't know, like, you want to play it that bad? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. You already knew it was going to be out like a week or two later.
And you know, I can see where this would be good for the company because literally this is 3 weeks of free advertising leading up to the release. So you can see why the company might be into that. But it's rubbed a lot of the passionate fans the wrong way. Like,
right, and Mariah said here, there's a huge difference between the company sending early copies to people, and then you just being like, oh, I'm gonna get on this bandwagon.
Exactly.
Like,
and I don't understand it. Like, the game's not done. Like, the game needs to be finished before you fucking, you know.
They send early copies too. Like, I mean, there's usually a guideline. They'll either say, hey, get this out there and promote it, or two, hey, and I mean, look, you have this, but do not stream it.
Yeah, that's a little bit different,
that's a contract that you make with these
That's
people.
A little bit different, because if, you know, you get the game early and you have permission from the company, that's fine. You know, that's 110% fine. But when you're literally cracking a system just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna play this early, just so I can say I did it, or I can be popular on Twitch, or whatever the fuck, like...
Which backfired tremendously for a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
It was all, like, average numbers, 10, 20s.
Exactly.
It was only the big... Just like anything else, if it had launched on actual day, the big people had the big numbers, and everybody stuck right where they were.
And now, there was a largely unsuccessful hashtag that went out called hashtag Free Dark Souls 3. And it's basically people trying to basically lobby Bandai Namco to move up the release. And
I could see if it was like 6 months down the road. Like, oh, this much has been leaked. It's obviously playable. It's obviously in a good point. Why wait 6 months? But it was literally like 2 weeks.
And you know,
like 2 weeks. Move it up 14 days, Bandai, or I'll kill you.
Exactly. And you know, they're advertising retail and other financial considerations to take into play. Uncharted 4 was technically finished last week, but it's not coming out until March 10th. I mean, you know, Sony could, in theory, upload the game to PlayStation Network tomorrow and let us play it. But they haven't, because you know what? They need to fucking, you know, build up the hype for their game, and actually, it's just fucking,
My issue, like I said, was the small window. Like, you know, the lobbying, and the being like, crap, I can't play it now, even though it's leaked. and like, oh my god, please release this, like, all that stuff, like, I want it early, like, you're getting it 6 months early, then like, yeah, that's really tempting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even if it's unethical, it's really fucking tempting. And I mean,
but it's literally a couple weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 14
exactly.
fucking days. And these people are, this is trending on Twitter and shit.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, we're talking about it here. I guess we're part of the problem. But, like,
well, no, we're not part of the problem because we're saying that it's fucking stupid. Like, why would you sit here and just be like, yeah, like, fucking release this game, or, like, I don't know. But there are a lot of fans of the game that are respecting, you know, the franchise and just being like, hey, I'm avoiding all these streams, I'm avoiding everything until the release. And that's where I stand on this. I'm not watching or playing or doing anything until this game has been released fully and in its state that it needs to be in. Right now, it's not in the state that it needs to be in. There's a day one patch that needs to go into the game to make it, you know, how Bandai Namco wanted it to be played. And I actually just looked at something, and somebody has already beaten Dark Souls 3 in 2 fucking hours.
I'm with Dialgus Bay on this. I'm going to call you that because I think your name is hard to pronounce, and I like the way that Dialgus Bay sounds. Because it's like a legendary... You're a legendary boo. But, that's how Femme felt about it, too.
I didn't like Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, not, I mean, she has it reserved and everything. She's ready to go on PC. But, like, she was honestly like, what the fuck is 2 after she played 1? Like,
yeah,
and she loved 1. She still talks about it. It's super annoying.
1 is so good. And I actually want to go back and replay Dark Souls 1. But Dark Souls 2 is just... I don't really like it. I honestly don't think I will finish it. But Dark Souls 3, I'm super hype about. But I'm not gonna sit here and spend the time to crack my system, buy the game fucking twice.
Is it shorter than others, Auntie? I mean, we don't want a lot of spoilers. Well, I mean, I don't give a fuck. You could tell me, but I wouldn't give a fuck either way. I mean, she doesn't want spoilers. But is it... I mean, is it easier? Is it shorter? Because, I mean, that seems... Auntie's saying that, you know, Jinx is on the second to last boss.
Yeah.
I mean, that man...
That
man blows through games, but even for him, I feel that seems a little fast.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I think a lot of people have been saying it's a little bit more like Bloodborne than, but the creator actually said, from making Bloodborne, he wanted to go back and make Dark Souls 3. Trying to hold back this feeling. Kush 3 times. Thank you. Or Kush X3? I don't really know.
Kush 3 times.
Kush 3 times. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Retrosexuals. You are now video game fabulous. Femme love to you. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright. So...
That would be times 3, not 3 times.
Oh, times 3. Yeah, there we go. I really like Dark Souls 2. I'm starting on Dark Souls 1 now. Don't really know if my mind is about to be blown or what, because people tell me... The first one is so much better. Honestly, 2 recycled a lot of bosses that were in 1. And that's... I don't know. But I'm really excited for Dark Souls 3, but not enough to fucking do the region loophole thing. Like, I just... I don't want it. I don't want it. Because... Actually, a follower bought Dark Souls 3 for me to play, and it's on Steam. Why would I go and buy it twice, you know? Just to fucking spite the company, basically, or get that loophole in, stream it early, play it early, like... I don't know. I just don't feel like... If you are one of those people that really respects the company, really respects the franchise, I don't feel like you need to sit there and crack it. Like, it's just...
I don't know. I think it's a personal moral thing, too. Like I said, outside of Twitch, like... I mean, I guess there's no way they could stop it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if they could, I think that would have been good to just shut it down. That way, like, it's on your, you know, ethics standing.
Yeah.
And you can... If you love it that much, you wouldn't need an audience. There's no need to stream it, but... I mean... There's nothing in place for them to stop that, so I guess you can't really preach anything like that, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't know.
but I think it's kind of a little bit too late for Bandai Namco to do like the whole takedowns thing, and just, you know, everybody's already fucking seen it if they wanted to, and now on release day, it's literally just going to be like, oh yeah, I've already played this game like 12 times.
Yeah,
like,
my qualm about that for the streaming thing is being someone that doesn't give two shits about the series left or right. I sit here and I have to mod while Fem plays it. And
oh yeah,
all the
that
people
is
are
another
come
thing.
In and
That is
spoil,
another thing.
Do it like this. Do it like this. Oh, well, I got it early release, and I know how to do that. Like
exactly,
it's gonna be
exactly.
And the Souls community, no offense, is like that anyway. So it's just gonna make it 100 times worse.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh goody, so excited.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna know what information is just like what's true, what's not, who's being a troll. You're gonna get timed out anyway. But
yeah,
it's just the point.
I don't know. It's just I really honestly just want to wait until the game's release. I don't, you know, if you already did it, if you already cracked it, it's done. It's over with. Just don't come into our fucking chat while I'm trying to play this game and enjoy it the way it was meant to be enjoyed, and fucking come in here and be like, well, I beat it. There's somebody who already beat it in 2 hours flat. Where were you when the crack came out? Or, like, the fucking crack, or whatever the fuck you want to call this, region loophole. Like, I was sitting here talking about how you guys are literally sitting here and doing the exact same thing that I'm saying right now. And I will link them to this video.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely gonna need a lot of mods in here come next week. So that's gonna be some fun stuff. So if you want to play the game... Oh no, not next week. The week after next. So if you want to play the game, how it's actually supposed to be played, how it's actually supposed to be released, stop by our channel on April 12th. I will be playing it the actual way it's supposed to be played. So if you guys want to stop by for that, that would be cool. So we're gonna be streaming this. I'm also very, as I said, super excited for this. I really hope it's gonna redeem, you know, the type of stuff that happened in Dark Souls 2, because I really didn't like it. So yeah, the screenshots look really beautiful. So
what's going on, Master Balls?
How's it going?
Mystery, not Master. Sorry, we were talking about Pokemon earlier. Mystery Balls. Sorry.
Mystery Balls, welcome back. I think I stabbed my hand with my fingernail. That's great. Alright, so I think that's the end of that discussion, unless you have anything else to add, guys. Oh. I might have to have the game up in your Ooh, yeah. Hopes to be made mod. Hey Ramen, how's it going, dude? How's it going? But yeah, I really can't wait. Whoa! Grumble Pig. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Retrosexuals. You are now Video Game Fabulous. Fem love to you. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Alright.
Bye, Auntie.
Bye, Auntie. Have a good day at work. Alright, so we're going to switch gears here. And we are actually going to talk about some new things on Twitch. And how we feel about them. Alright. Topic. Switch out of this Dark Souls 3 week thing. Alright. So our next topic is Twitch newsfeed. Now, Twitch recently released a blog post that they are implementing a new feature called the Twitch channel feed. And it's in beta right now. If you go to your channel, I'll actually walk you guys through this. Give me one sec here. If I could... If everything could work, that'd be great. Nope. I guess not. I don't understand why this does this. Like, sometimes... Oh, wait, is it this one? No? Good. Thank you.
It is not.
I don't know why this isn't working. I was gonna walk you guys through this, but maybe it's not happening. Okay, well...
You're just talking about it.
I'm just gonna talk about it.
They're on the page. They can scroll down.
Yeah, if you guys scroll down, you might have to refresh. I'm not sure, but if you scroll down under this video that you're currently watching, there is our info will be on the right, and our latest post will be on the left. So this is the beta of the channel feed. So as you can see, ours says we'll be doing movie night tonight for regulars and patrons in Rabbit. Join us for a private viewing of Spirited Away. So that's actually, if you didn't know, that is the movie that won for the movie night. So we're doing it a little bit later than usual, just because we had shit going on. But so basically, what this is, it's kind of basically like any other social media. I don't know if there's a character limit. It doesn't look like it.
Twitter.
It's basically you can push it right to Twitter, which is awesome.
People can like it, like on Twitter.
Yeah. There's actually a little thing underneath the post, and it says like, and it shows you the amount of likes that a post has gotten, which is really, really awesome.
So then you know people saw it and be like, liar!
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you scroll right under our video, you can see that. You can like it, you can look at it. I don't really care. But let's talk a little bit more about this. So anybody is eligible to join the beta. It's basically so you can easily post and distribute content and news to your audience on Twitch. So that it's really, really, really handy. So you don't have to, constantly have something in your title about something that's new going on with your channel. Which I feel is really, really, really awesome.
I think this is good if you take a hiatus, or if your schedule's not what it would usually be, or something like that. Instead of being like, hey, make sure to follow me on Twitter so you know if the stream's going to be down. Like, if you have a last-minute cancellation, yeah, of course, you can push it to Twitter, which the button's right there. You could come here first and be like, hey, if you're sitting in my chat, I'm not going to be on today because X, Y, and Z. And it's right there, and they don't have to follow you on Twitter.
Exactly. So, the character limit is apparently generous, so you can type a lot. At least it looks like it. You can also use emotes. It fully supports emotes, so you can use that. And also, as I said, if you link your Twitch account to Twitter, you can have it automatically post straight to your Twitter. So not only is it posting on your Twitch page under your video, so people can see it, it can also automatically post to Twitter. So if you go live or anything like that, you can just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking put this on my channel feed, as opposed to going to Twitter, having that in a separate window, and posting it there. I mean, you obviously need to have your notification window open to see who, did all the stuff, but alright, apparently it is very good with mobile too. So recently they recently got a option on Twitch Mobile where you can subscribe to somebody on mobile, the mobile app, which actually hasn't been the thing since the start of Twitch, which is kind of weird because that's their source of revenue. You'd think they'd make that a thing. But if you're on mobile, you'd have to click a link. But now they have a sub button directly on there. So, but yeah, you can connect your channel feed to your Twitter right from your mobile device, which is really, really, really cool. So I think if you search somebody on Twitch with their Twitch ID, you can see their channel feed from there. You can see it in their info. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty interesting thing. Now, is it going to get rid of, posting on other social media? I really don't think so. I really don't think it's going to get rid of other forms of social media for casters. I think this is a really good route to go, because almost 110% guaranteed, anybody who knows how to market themselves and has a Twitch stream, they have a Twitter. They have a fucking Twitter, and that's the main outlet where they're marketing themselves. So I feel like this is a really good platform for Twitch to mimic and to be able to connect to, because as you can see, their huge audience is Twitter, and that's how most people are pulling in their viewers from. But yeah, that is on everybody's page right now. So if you ever have any type of news, you can post it that way, which is really, really cool. Fuck, I don't know if I have anything else to add. Do you have anything else to add with this?
Yeah, like I said, mine was pretty short and sweet.
Yeah.
They don't have to have a Twitter now, and if they go to your page, you don't have to badger people to join Twitter if they don't want to.
Exactly.
Basically, and you can't say, oh, well, I saw you were on, but I didn't check Twitter. It's gonna be all right there.
Yeah, exactly. So, I feel like it'd be really cool if, like, you follow someone, and then they have, like, a notification thing, where if somebody that you follow on Twitch posts something, like, you can go to your notifications and just see that they posted this. You can be like, oh, well, they're doing this. That's really cool. And I'm assuming that's probably something that they're going to be, implementing to make it a little bit more like Twitter, but not exactly like that. So, but one of the cool things about this is it could be similar to Twitter. But the only, I feel, big draw for Twitter right now is its character limit. Like, that's literally the only thing keeping Twitter, like, as one of the big 3 social media pages, just because, it has that character limit and it makes it unique. So, but, yeah, I think this is a really cool thing, and they could do some huge stuff with this. And then, if they implement, like, a sharing feature, like, this could literally be, is there already a sharing feature? I think there might be. I don't know if you can just share it to Twitter. Let me see if there is. Easily share. Okay, on mobile, you can also easily share to any app that supports sharing on iOS or Android. Just create a post and tap the share icon to reach out to your community on any other platform. Okay. So I'm not actually sure if. Okay, share.
You can literally do this just like
okay.
Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much. I didn't even see that.
Slam this up before you go live and take a picture of like you and the dog. Be like, hey, sorry guys, like the dog got into some mud and I gotta wash him up quick before I go live. Like, it's literally right there if people are already there.
And I feel like it'd be very beneficial because
behind the scenes
social media posts get more attention when they have an image attached. So I feel like that would be also really cool. See, I don't know. I feel like they could do a lot with this. They could do a whole lot of things with this, and I think it's definitely a cool thing. But let's not talk about the fact that literally the things that are wrong with Twitch that they could be working on and fixing. They add new stuff, but such is life. C'est la vie. So
if they were gonna fix them, they would have.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much my my whole spiel on that. I think it's a really cool thing. I feel like they could do with a lot with it. Do I think it's gonna get rid of these bigger social media platforms? I don't think so. But there's a lot they could do with it to make this not only a video streaming platform, but also, a social platform. I mean, it already is, but, a standard social media platform. But
hello, Heel.
All right. Let us. I can't capture this window, so this is going to be a little weird.
It and then send the link.
Let me see. No.
Yeah, you can't. You're gonna have to just share the link, like the second post on the page.
So, let me switch around these topics quick.
Coffee is making me burp like nobody's business.
Alright, so our last topic is going to be the Humble Bundle Monthly, what's in it, and what we are giving away from it. But yeah, I do think the Twitch newsfeed is a fucking awesome idea. I really think it could make Twitch, an awesome place. And especially if they have, like, mentions and stuff, too, so. Retro recently made a page for her art stuff. You guys would like to go check that out. That is over on facebook.com/retroartcommissions. You can go check that out over there. If you have a Facebook, you can feel free to like it. And you can also feel free to join in her competition, which she will talk more about. Tassels, thank you very much to the host.
That did for the host, Tassels. No, Ryoki, didn't miss our announcement. We're just getting to that now. Basically, I don't know when the website will be up or how frequently we'll be able to update it once it is up, because it is an all code-based thing. But, I plan on integrating the Facebook into it. And basically, right now, in order to kind of get that audience going on Facebook first, switch and integrate into the website. have something up there that's shareable for winning art, basically. That would be really cool if I could look at, but you're too busy on Twitter.
I didn't know if you had to.
Thank you. Basically, the post says, it has a few examples of things that I've done. Most of you are here. Basically, if you like the page and then share this post, obviously to kind of like get the blood flow going to this page, then at the end of the thing, I'm gonna I pull names out of a hat, I guess. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it, but essentially put those names into a drawing, and then when I pick the person, I'll do anything worth like anything from $15 to $25 worth of art for them, which is, depending on how much detail, can really be up to 2 avatars. One for Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, banner, whatever. So, if you want free shit, everybody likes free shit, right?
Yeah.
You should go like and share that and tell your friends.
Like the page, share the post, tell your friends. That's how you do it! Oh shit! 3 new likes already. There you go, Retro. But yeah, art.retrofemmes.com is still on its way. We're still working on it. So that's gonna be a thing very, very soon. But yeah, free art! Go check out facebook.com/retroartcommissions for all of that stuff. Alright, so our last topic of the day. You didn't want to touch any more on? Okay, alright.
I'm not as wordy as you.
So, our next topic. Humble Bundle Monthly. So, if you guys didn't know, we subscribed to Humble Bundle Monthly. And in the April 2016 monthly, this is what came in it. This War of Mine, Stick Bold, South Park Stick of Truth, Renowned Explorers International Society, Nuclear Throne, Nova 111, The Magic Circle, and Avalanche 2 Super Avalanche. So we're giving away this one?
Thank you, Alicia. Yeah,
okay.
It was one of the more bigger releases in there, along with Stick of Truth.
Alright, cool. So we are going to be giving away This War of Mine, which is one of the games that came in Humble Bundle Monthly. Let me see here. Let me just put this into a giveaway system right here.
That's fine.
On Steam. So keep in mind, this is a
it's mostly regulars here. I'd make the point thing, 100.
This is a
1,000. We don't gotta go that high.
Keep in mind,
most of these guys could afford it.
Yeah, keep in mind this is a Steam game. So if you do not have Steam,
Grumble Bundle.
if you do not have Steam, too bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Too bad.
If you do not have Steam, you cannot play it. But we're gonna start the giveaway. The raffle command.
I think it's on the higher end of power. Like, it's not like indie. So if you have a shit computer and you're not gonna be able to play it, I don't know if it's worth entering as well. Because I know that sometimes that's a factor for people, and I didn't look to see exactly how. It's 3D. Like, it's not like a 2D platform or anything. It's a little bit labor intensive.
But yeah, we're going to be giving away This War of Mine on Steam. The raffle command is !Steam, and then you put a space and then how many entries you want to enter in. The max amount is 5. There is 100 points per entry, so you have to have at least 100 points. If you want to max it out, you can go with 5 entries for 500 points. Just do !Steam space 5. So, let's do that. Do you want to take a quick break while we do this? Or do you want to just switch over, do the game?
What did you want to play?
Probably Pokken.
I guess that's multiplayer between you and me, but I thought you just wanted to do something multiplayer.
Okay, I mean, we could do Rocket League, we could do
golf, because I'm addicted.
Golf? Alright.
Slightly addicted.
We could do that then. Let me quickly switch over our title. Anybody who wants to get in the Golf with Friends game. Ooh. Anybody who wants to get in on the Golf with Friends game, we'll be setting it up
in just a little
Steam.
bit. Uncle.
Alright, let me just update our title quick. So what did you think about this? Did you like doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll make this weekly thing then. Because I like doing it too. Thought it was pretty fun. Alright, hopefully our title and stuff is updated. I'm gonna go check while you guys do that. Let me see who's in the giveaway. We have Mionko, Leisha, Atrell, and Official Dialga. I didn't even know Atrell was in here. What the fuck?
Creeping deepin'.
Yep, he's creeping.
I mean, our title does have coffee in it. He was obviously here somewhere.
For sure.
Lurking.
But yeah.
And Ryoko is in now too.
We'll get Steam opened up while you guys do all your giveaway stuff. And then we'll end the giveaway as soon as we get into the game, get everything set up. So we'll probably hop over in the Discord general chat if you guys would like to join us for some multiplayer games.
I thought maybe while we're waiting for this, tips, ideas for next week's discussion, things that we could do.
Oh, yeah.
We want to create the room. I know you wanted to touch base on that.
Okay, so we are actually going to make this series that we're doing every week a interactive thing. So we're gonna let you guys pick the topics to an extent. It has to be appropriate, obviously. It has to be within Twitch TOS and all that good stuff. But we're gonna let you guys...
Something that we give a shit about, obviously.
Yeah, or else it's gonna be super fucking boring. But something you think we would be interested in, something that's interesting to you, something that you want to see, feel free to let us know. We will be making the Discord text chat and voice chat for that in probably sometime today, I would assume.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a thing. Ryoko82 is in the giveaway. Anybody else who wants to get in. Exclamation point Steam and then the number of entries that you want to put in. But yeah, we're going to be doing some Golf with Friends. That's gonna be some fun stuff. What else did you say about
suggestions for topics, things like that? I mean,
oh yeah.
In the future, we want to have them put in the room, but for right now, since we're just sitting here waiting, if you have anything that you would want to see next week, maybe just throw it out there so we don't.
Yeah,
it's not
sure.
some dead air or whatever.
I mean, for right now, since we don't have the room set up, if you guys have any ideas for this segment, feel free to shoot us a message on Discord. If you want to hop in our Discord, if you're not already in there,
no.
Feel free to hop in.
You just have to be a follower, Rose.
Nope. Just get on in there, Rose. As long as you have at least 100 points, you can do exclamation point Steam 1. But you can do up to 5, but that costs 500 points, just depending on how many you have. So. Oh, there you go, Rose. Fantastic. Oh. But yeah, so
it's Uncle.
We're also gonna be...
Uncle.
Huh?
It's Uncle. Uncle Ramen.
Uncle Ramen?
I don't see no...
It's Uncle Ramen.
I don't
call me Uncle.
Yeah,
it is Uncle Ramen.
I see Uncle.
It is Uncle. I have plenty. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. What else was I gonna... Oh, patrons. If there are any patrons in here, we are going to be doing a secret exclusive only to patrons video.
I like that idea. Okay.
We get to do patrons power hour, where loads of patrons get in on get on and chat and bullshit. For
this.
Oh, for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, we could do that specifically for our...
We could have, like, a debate day,
well.
like, version of this. I think that'd be cool.
Hi, I'm a big...
Yeah, also, since you guys are in here, and you're patrons, we are going to be... I don't know if you heard yesterday, but we are going to be doing,
Better get on it, Alicia.
I think
Better get on
Alicia's
it.
going to be playing some golf with us. All right. So we are going to be giving away merch exclusively to patrons and people who attend PAX East.
Yep.
We just actually paid for all the merch. We're getting, 100 buttons. We're getting buttons and stickers, which, is only going to be exclusive to patrons and people who go to PAX East. You guys are going to be the only ones who get it. We're probably going to restrict it to patrons $10 and over for that.
Merch is not cheap.
Yeah, merch is definitely not cheap.
Also, mail
So-
isn't cheap.
Yeah, getting it mailed out and everything definitely is not cheap. But we want to do something good for you guys because you've been supporting us for a while. Obviously, we're going to probably be giving a shit ton of extras to the $45 and $20 patrons, just because those 45ers, most of them have been supporting us on Patreon for so long, like since we created it.
With
So
new branding and new merch, especially the higher up patrons, may get a blast of RetroFemmes merch.
RetroFemmes?
We have plenty of other merch.
Yeah.
away.
Oh, yeah. We have older merch to give away as well. So higher up patrons may get some RetroFemmes merch that's literally pretty much old as fuck. So, I mean, not old as fuck because we've only been a channel for a little over a year, but still. So, I think everybody who is
Yeah, Wrangler Dad, did you get golf?
Where is he saying something about it?
Nisha was asking him.
Oh yeah.
Get on it, Wrangler Dad, get on it.
But yeah, you guys have been supporting us for so long on Patreon, a lot of you, so we feel like a lot of things have been stagnant because you've been with us for so long, you don't get the reoccurring perks. I mean, it reoccurs, obviously, every 6 months, but the bigger things don't reoccur until, like, every half a year. So we wanted to make new merch, we wanted to send out some merch to you guys, make sure you guys are taken care of because you take care of us. So, but we'll be covering this more in the Patreon video that we will be making for you guys. So, keep an eye out for that. We're going to be posting it in the Discord for all the patrons. Nobody else can see it, just the patrons. And just keep in mind, don't share the YouTube link because it's going to be unlisted. We're only going to send it to you guys.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for the most part. So we're going to be switching over to golf with friends. Gonna end out this giveaway quickly, though. Let's do this. Alright. Let's pick a winner! Rose! Rose. Alright. Rose, you are a winner. So give me 1 sec here and I will send you the Steam code to this war of mine.
What's going on, Rilkin?
I will whisper you it, and then I will also send it to your Discord direct messages, just so you have it in both places, just so you don't, I'm confident you probably won't lose it, but just in case.
Shouldn't trust you, Rose.
Yeah, I don't trust you. But there you go. You're getting, or you have already gotten your new PC, so there you go. Something to play.